The journey she goes on is, I call it a demented mentor. A sort of reluctant mentor. I had fun relishing in the evil. I had fun relishing in sort of molding and shaping Snow, Tom Blyth, into this person who I felt and deemed him to be. And that's all I could say. I mean, I felt like, with acting, you get permission to go to parts of your imagination that you can't go to in life.
He's the creator of the Hunger Games, and he now is living with the guilt of sort of uncorking the terrible genie that he can't get back into the bottle. Francis, I adore. I've been a fan of his films, I Am Legend and Constantine and the Hunger Games movies he's done, and he has such skill and patience with actors, and you're in such good hands. He knows exactly what he wants every day, he's pre-visualized the entire thing. So you have nothing but faith and trust in him. So
I'm super excited. When we finished Mockingjays in 2015, we thought that was it, and then Suzanne surprised us with another book, and it's what feels sort of almost like a standalone movie. And what's great is the fans, I think, are going to really love it because it's the origin of not only a character that they know, but also it's kind of an origin story of the entire series.
Well, I think, Tom brought this incredible nuance, these layers of complexity to play both a hero and a villain. We auditioned a lot of great actors who they could be a hero, they could be a villain, but only Tom really brought that ability to kind of be continually torn between being both.
The fan base around the original franchise, which is so cool. Everybody's been so welcoming and everybody's so passionate about it, which is great. And I think the retelling of kind of the origin story, how Snow became who he is, kind of getting under the skin of that character arc, and there's a lot of meaty nuance in there. I think people are really going to like it.
I grew up a fan of this series, and so it's really kind of... I'm still kind of comprehending that I get to be a part of that world now, and I couldn't be happier playing Tigress, so it means the world.
Well, I play the first hosts of the Hunger Games. These are the 10th Hunger Games, but they've never had a host before, trying something new. And so this is sort of like the beginning of a different kind of Hunger Games.
It feels like a long time in the making. I mean, obviously we finished filming about a year ago this month in Berlin, and when you finish any project, you almost can't believe that it's ever going to be out there. But this especially, it was such a labor of love for everyone involved. We were all fans before, then we got inducted into the franchise ourselves and shepherded through by great filmmakers like Francis and Nina. So now to be able to actually share it, I kind of can't believe it's actually going to be out there, but I'm glad it will be because I think the fans have waited a long time.
It's such an incredible story, and we really are so thankful to Suzanne for adding on to something that's so iconic. And I think a lot of the filmmakers thought that the story was over with Katniss and the gang, and getting to delve into these characters in an even deeper, meaningful way. It's such an honor as an actor to get to do that, and also just as a storyteller in general, it's really beautiful.
Clemencia is one of the most fun characters I think I've ever gotten to play. She just has such an air about her. I'm kind of channeling her with that ponytail tonight, but she kind of reminds me of my cat in a strange way. My cat Cleo, they have the same kind of air of presence about them and confidence, and I just think that that's what Clemencia is all about.
I'm such a fan of this franchise and such a fan of this franchise's iconic soundtracks, and so it's such an honor to get to write a song for this incredible movie. And I'm really excited for everyone to see it and hear the song in the movie, so it's very surreal. Yeah, it was a really interesting challenge for me as a songwriter. Most of my songs that are on my albums are very diaristic and sort of about my own life, and so it's really fun to get to watch this movie and challenge myself as a songwriter to write a song from the perspective of Lucy Gray.